because they are here, they left all they were supposed to do, and they are here for this class. Jesus, I ask that you will teach them yourself. And Lord, they will use music to turn the world around in the name of Jesus. These I pray from my heart. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I would like us to be very interactive. If you have any question, kindly send a message, kindly chat us. Mr. Victor will tell me the questions. How many persons do we have online now? Okay. Mr. Victor will tell me the questions. And I have Mr. Victor here, he's a very good friend of mine. And then if you don't understand something, be very free, let me know, chat me up, I'll make sure I explain. I made a promise that I'll be very open-hearted here, so I'll teach you beginner's piano from the beginning, and I trust that after this class, you will be very good at what you do. So let's go straight to this. And meanwhile, this is a time, this is the kind of way to celebrate my mom. Her birthday will be in the month of August, 17th of August, actually. So this class we hold every Saturday till on the 15th of August, which is the Saturday before her birthday. Her birthday is on Tuesday. So we can help me celebrate her and thank God for this. This can continue if we are interested in it, and I think we'll talk about that if we see the progress of this and the commitment of this. Thank you very much. Straight to the point. Now, the keyboard, as we know, is a musical instrument. The keyboard is like the piano. The keyboard is a musical instrument that is made and fashioned like the piano. Now, the piano, the grand piano, as you know, I don't know if you've seen the grand piano before. It's the big black one that is being mounted in houses, in churches, and in big organizations. A lot of rich persons, a lot of wealthy persons use it just to decorate their houses. But it's big and it's bogus, and it doesn't make use of electricity. All you need to do is to put your hands on it and start playing, and then you begin to create sound. You don't need to connect to a light source, or you use a mixer, or that. It is a string instrument that's just there. It's powerful and it's very expensive. As a matter of fact, the piano is considered to be the mother of all musical instruments. So if you can learn the piano, you are 70% good in music. Glory to God. If you can learn the piano, you're 70% good in music already. So the keyboard is more like a prototype of the piano. It's a small piano in that it uses electricity. You understand? We can have this class now because somehow there's a kind of power coming in, either from the lights, though there's no light here, thank God for Nigeria, Nepal, and all that. The light or a battery for your keyboard. But there must be power coming in. So that is the keyboard. And what the advantage of the keyboard over the piano is that it is mobile. You can take your keyboard around. Most times when we were going for rehearsals there, we will hold our keyboard and we will move long distance, and we could do that. But you cannot do that with the piano. To carry the piano, you need a very big trailer or those big heavy-duty vehicles that can move big objects. You understand? But the keyboard, you can just carry it and do whatever you want to do with it, however you please. So when you learn the keyboard, you are also learning the piano. It means when you get to a big hotel for say, or you get to a big house, or you get to somewhere big and you see a brand new big piano, you can play it. Just that the keys on the piano, they are more weighty. They are very strong. They are more solid than that of the keyboard. The keyboard is very soft. You can just touch it and then you can see it's very soft. But the piano, you need energy. You need to eat very well before you can play the piano. So you're welcome to this keyboard class. So everything we're learning, understand that we're learning the piano, understand the difference between the keyboard and the piano, because by God's grace, after this, I will send a soft test to test your knowledge of how far you've gone. And of course, one of your questions will be differentiate between the piano and the keyboard. So I believe you will get that done very well. Okay, now the keyboard is made up of two keys. Two keys actually, two colors of keys, two sets of keys, two divisions of keys. And as you can see, we have the black and then we have the white keys. So we have black keys and white keys. And a lot of people might ask, okay, what does this mean? You can write this down. The white keys are also called accidental. Sorry, the white keys are called natural. Sorry about that. So the white keys are called natural keys. And let's do something here. The white keys are called natural keys. Good. They're called natural keys, as you can see. They're the white keys. They are more like the natural keys in music. And there are 7 of them. There are 7 natural keys in music. What am I saying? Okay, this is 5 and this is 2. So there are 7 natural keys in music. Take this down. And these keys are arranged alphabetically. You understand? They are arranged alphabetically. So I believe you can recite the numbers of the alphabet, the letters of the alphabet rather. Letter A, letter B, letter C, D, E, F, and G. So we have A, okay. We have A, we have B, we have C, D, E, F, and G. These are the 7 keys, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. These are the 7 natural keys we have in music. Key A, key B, key C, key D, key E, key F, and G. Now, one of the beauty of music is that when it gets to G, it goes back to A. So there is nothing like key H. There is nothing like key I. There's nothing like key G. There's nothing like K or L or M, N, O, P. There's just key A, key B, key C, key D, E, F, and G. So I believe you've gotten that. And they are the natural keys. And I told you that the natural keys are the white keys, while the accidentals are the, sorry, we are still on the natural keys. I'm becoming too fast. So please, if I'm too fast, let me know in the comment section. And if I'm too slow, let me know too. If you can't hear me well yet, let me know. And if you don't understand, please do well to chat. Mr. Victor will let me know. Mr. Victor, any comment yet? All right. How many persons do we have online? Okay. Okay. So now the piano starts its key representation from the key of E. So when you get to the piano, the big piano I was talking about, the first key you will see is key A. You understand? Key A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and some other keyboard. But majority of the keyboard that we have, especially keyboard by Yamaha, 5-octave keyboard, it starts with key C. I believe the keyboard you are using over there will start with key C too. So, but how do we identify key C? That will take us to another subheading called structure or key arrangement on the keyboard. This is something I learned over time. My 20 years in music has taught me this. So I'm teaching you from experience and from knowledge. Yeah, this year I'll be 20 years in music on the keys and doing what I've been doing. So you can celebrate me for that. Glory to God. So if you look at this keyboard very well, you will see that these black keys, they are arranged in pairs of 2 and 3. We have 2, we have 3. Can you see that? We have 2, and then we have 3. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now, the white key or the natural key before the pair of 2 is called key C. So this is a pair of 2. There is a white key before it. That key is called key C. And then if you check here, there's a pair of 2. So this is key C. And then there's a pair of 2. This is key C. So anywhere you see 2, 2, 2 on the keyboard, that natural key before the 2 is key C. Yeah, the natural key before the 2 is key C. So usually if you want to teach someone or you want to really take note of it, you can get a paper tape. Do you understand? You can get a paper tape and then write key C on it and you can clip it or paste it on these white keys before the pair of 2. The white key before 2, the white key before 2. There's a white key before 2 here. Understand? It's called key C. And then another key structure we'll talk about is the pair of 3. Now, the white key before the pair of 3, this one before the pair of 3, is key F. Do you understand? This is key F, this is key F, key F, and this is key C, 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 and C. So with these, you can easily locate a key on the keyboard. So even if you don't want to really play the piano and you want to sing, and you need to get a key, so you can locate key F. So you want to sing on key F, so you're like, okay, you know that the keyboard is made with pairs of 2 black, 3, 2 black. That's how it is in the piano and everything. And you know that the white key or the natural key. So when we say white key, we are referring to natural key. When we say natural key, we are referring to the white key. The white key or the natural key before the pair of 3 is called key F. So all you need to do is locate 3, locate 3, locate 3, and then go to the white key before 3, key F, and then hold it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. You understand? You can now play that, or you can just sing from it. And then you tried singing on F, and it's kind of too high or too low for you, and then you want to sing on C. All you need to do is locate the pair of 2 black, which is this. You then come here, it's C. And then you can sing your song on this. Sorry for that. I just want to. So this is C. This is C and this is F. It means if this is C, are you there? It means if this is C, then alphabetically, this will be D. Don't forget we are dealing with the natural key. This is C, This will be D. After D is what? E. Then what? F. Then we have G. Then we have, is there H? There is no H. Don't forget that there is no H. There is nothing like key H. So we're going back to A. So you see where A comes in. So we are starting with C, D, E, F, G, and then we are back to A, and then B, and then C, and then D, E, F, G. After G, we're going back to A, B, C, D, E, F. As a matter of fact, that is how it continues. So that is how it continues. So even if we have a very, very long keyboard, it just continues like that. Do you understand? It continues like that. So, understanding that, if we are to start from F, it's the same thing. So all you need to do is to start from F in the alphabet. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then it goes back to A. But what you should note, what you should take cognizance of is the fact that when it gets to G, it goes back to A. There is nothing like H, or there is nothing like I or J, and so. Good. That is for the natural keys. The other color of key we have on the keyboard is the black keys. The black keys are known as the accidentals. So the black keys we have are known as the accidentals. They are called accidental keys. A-C-C-I-D-E-N-T-A-L. Accidental key. Good. Okay, we can add S because we're referring to much of them. I don't know, maybe, you know, when you're moving the keyboard, I had to cook up this story to make some of my students understand, because they were asking, Uncle Praise, why is it called accidental key? Like, what is the relationship between accident and the keyboard? So I told them, when you're driving, imagine, okay, let my watch be the car. Now let's say you're driving, and then this is my car, and we want to drive through this road, and this is the keyboard, and then we start moving. The first accident you meet is this black key. Then you have to go through it and come to a white key, and then you're meeting another black key. Oh, these are accidents. And then you go through it and come here, and then you see that between these two white keys, the journey is very smooth journey. And then we are meeting another accident, and then we'll go through it. So perhaps that is why it's called. That's why they are called accidentals. And it's very funny, but they understood. If we are to travel through the natural keys alone, there'll be no obstacles. We'll just go straight, directly. I mean, you see, straight in less than 30 seconds, we are at our destinations. But if we are to go through the black keys, we'll start facing different accidents and all that. So that is why they are called accidents. For fun, please. It's not. I didn't invent the piano, so I wouldn't say that is why they call it accidental. But at least my students understood that, and it stuck to their head. So you can use that illustration to understand this too, and also to teach people, and it will aid their understanding. But tonally, musically, the functionality of these accidentals or the black key in respect to the white key are to either increase or decrease the tonality of the white key. What do I mean? The black keys are not key on their own. They don't have their own independent name. They are not independent. I think that is the right word. The accidentals or the black keys are not independent. They depend on the natural key to get their name. The accidentals are not independent. So they depend on the white key to get your name. They are not independent. It is covering university. Okay, let's bring it here. Let's bring it here. And then the accidentals are not independent. You should take note of this. They are not independent. They depend on the white key to get their name. So this on its own doesn't have a name. It depends on the white key. And I'll tell you how. When an accidental or when a black key is immediately after a natural key, when an accidental is immediately after, so don't forget the journey, we are going like this, and then after is this way, before is this way. So when an accidental is immediately after the white key, it increases that key by a semitone. Do you understand? Excuse me. So, don't worry, this is on the live streaming. If I was in a public bus and I did that, like, people shout, Corona. So that's what to you. And I don't have it. So, when an accidental is immediately after a natural key, it increases that natural key by a semitone, by a step, a small inch. And then, when an accidental is before a natural key, such that before it, you understand, after this way is before. When it's before it, it decreases it. So it's more like decreasing and increasing. Do you understand? And when it increases it, it is called a sharp. And the symbol for a sharp is hash. When it increases, it is called a sharp. And the symbol for a sharp is hash. So, we said the natural key before the pair of 2 is called key C. It therefore means the accidental immediately after key C is called C sharp. Do you understand? The accidental immediately after key C is called C sharp. And to represent it, we'll have to put the C before sharp. So this is C sharp. Can you see this? This is C sharp. And then, if this is C sharp, don't forget this is D natural. This accidental immediately after it becomes D sharp. This is D sharp. Then of course we have E natural. But there is no accidental immediately after E. Don't get this twisted. A lot of persons get this wrong. There is no black key immediately after. Don't forget the word immediately after. There is no accidental immediately after E. So there is nothing like E sharp in terms of key. So some persons will tell you F, this is E sharp. No, this cannot be E sharp because this has a name and the name is F. F natural. So this is E and then this is F. There's not like E sharp. And after F, we have an accidental immediately after F. So this will be called what? Let me hear you. You're right. F sharp. But I know some of you are wrong, but majority of you are right. F sharp, and then after F sharp we have G, and after G there's a black key after G, so it will be G sharp, and then we have A, these are natural keys. Then after A we have another black key which is called what? A sharp, and then after A sharp we have a natural key, white key, which is called B. Come on, after A is B, you know that, right? So B. Is there any accidental or black key before B? No, there is no black key before B. So we'll go back to C. Now when you move from, we started from C and we just got to another C. When you move this kind of distance from a key you start from, and you move and trace and trace and trace and travel, the keyboard is like a journey, and you're traveling and you're traveling and traveling, and you got to C again. Wow! This kind of movement is called what's on the screen right now. It's called an octave. So from C to C is an octave. It's an octave kind of journey. So, but in music we call journey intervals, which we'll talk on as we go on. But just know that there are intervals and an octave. So that is that when you're traveling to. Now let's travel back. Let's come back. When you go to the journey, you want to come back. Don't forget to put down your questions if you're not understanding. Victor, please let me know if there's any question. Is there any question? Is there any comment yet? Okay. Ask questions. I will ask you questions. So ask me questions now. Then, if we are traveling back, remember we stopped at this junction, which is C. C is a junction, and we stopped at C. So let's travel back. Now, when an accidental is before a natural key, when a black key is before, let me use pidgin. If you don't understand pidgin here, you ask someone to explain for you. When black key, did the back of white key, when you say this black key, one black key, for example, this one now this one back key, imagine say the day line, this black key dey back. There is no accidental after it. It's a back key. But for this one now, see the one when they in front, they in front. So this one feel sharp. Come on from my front, we will talk to the back. Now if black key dey white key front, it is called a sharp, C sharp. But in a situation whereby the accidental or the black key is before the white key, it is called flat. F-L-A-T. F-L-A-T. And F-L-A-T is represented in music as B. No, lowercase b. Something like B. You understand? But since you can't write that something, just write B. So flat is B, like that. It therefore means that when a black key is before a natural, it reduces it and it flattens. So in music, naturally, you've learned a lot of things from this class. Seriously. When you hear sharp, you know we're increasing. Sharp, we're increasing. Flat, decrease. Flat, decrease. So those are musical terminologies. So you can be talking to someone and you want to show the person that you've attended this class with Prince Keys and that you are now a musical guru. You tell the person, sharpen your position. Oh my God. Oh my God. That means increase your position. That's go forward. Come on, sharp, 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 sharp. I'm like, what are you saying? And then you want someone to come back or to reduce it. Okay, flat, flat. Flatten your current position. I'll give you another musical terminology to use for current position. Flatten your current position. Person will be like, what am I flattening? No, reduce your position. You mean reduce, like decrease. So it means we can call short people flat people. Because this guy is too flat. And then tall persons are sharp guy. So flat is a flat. So if this is C, don't forget we are traveling back. Is there any black key immediately before C? No, there is a B before C. So this is B. And then let's come back. Is there a black key before B? Yes, there's one here. So this will be called B flat. I usually call it BB. Blue band. Different, but the B will not be in uppercase. So B flat, because this is B, and then there is a black key before it. So this is B flat. What does that tell you? It tells you that an accidental can bear two names. So if we take an accidental to be a woman, or let's take an accidental to be a man. So an accidental can have two wives. Wow. This accidental is not a Christian. So the accidental have two wives. You can see. One is before, one is after. So the before is B. So we can call it B flat, and we can also call it E sharp. So like before, after. Do you understand? It can be called B flat, it can be called A sharp. And then after this, B flat or A sharp, so we come down to, we are still traveling back to A. This is A. Is there a black key before A? Yes. So this is A flat. A flat. Or what? G sharp. I want you to get this very well. If you can get this, you've understood everything about the nomenclature of the keyboard. I tell you. Then after this we have what? G. This is G to G. Is there a black key before G? Yes, there is. And what is the name? It's called G flat. And then if you have to give it another name, it will be called F sharp. So G flat, F sharp. This one. This very one. Take note of it, you will need it. And then we have F, natural, and then we have E, and then if there is no black key before F, that's why there's not like F flat. This is E, and then there's an accidental before E, and that accidental is called E flat. So this is E flat, and then this is D, and before D we have an accidental which is called D flat. So I know this is called D flat or C sharp, and the ending is with C. So that is how the keys are arranged. There's no long story. That is just how it's arranged. So together, let's give a name to these keys. Don't forget we're starting with C. After C, C sharp or D flat. After that, D. After D, we have D sharp or E flat. After that, we go to what? E. The key E. We're going to F. After F, we have F sharp or G flat. You understand that? After this, we have what? G. And after G, we have G sharp or A flat. And then after this, we have A. And after A, we have A sharp or B flat. A sharp or B flat. And after that, we have key B. And after that, we have key C. So these are, now C to C, we have one octave, and these are the names, the keys. Ask me a question. There's none yet, so we'll move on and fix the questions after now. We have a few minutes more. Okay, now I'll teach about intervals before we call this class a wrap for today. At least you understand the key nomenclature, you understand the names of key, you know the accidentals, you know the natural, you know this and you know that. You can teach someone this now and earn good money. Yeah, you can earn good money. I earn a lot from teaching music now. Actually, I won't lie to you. I earn a lot from teaching just music, teaching keyboard. Like, you know, when you learn the piano, you become more intelligent. When you learn the piano, you become more brilliant. So, as a matter of fact, in the Western world, it is almost compulsory, if not compulsory, it's obligatory that every kid, every child of an American should learn a musical instrument, especially the piano. So even if you want to learn the guitar, you should start with the piano. If you want to learn anything you want to learn, you should learn the piano, because the piano has a way of increasing your horizon. The piano has a way of increasing your intellect. It makes you think. Just imagine what you were thinking now. C sharp, it makes you think. When you think intellectually for a long time, you are increasing your speed, you are increasing the way you talk, you are increasing the way you do things, you are increasing the way you actually solve problems. So if you're out there and you want us to teach your kids and put your kids through and have an online class with them like this, especially for them alone, or if you're in Lagos State, you want us to meet you, or you want us to just let us know. Kindly reach us through this number. I'll put my number on the screen right now, so you can reach us with this, and then we can get something on. Like, we can get something on, because your kids need to learn this, or you want to learn personally with this online class, because a lot of persons. So 3107. 31. Okay. No. All right, now. So it's 3107. Good. 070310719040. Kindly send a WhatsApp message. It's not available for calls now. Just send a WhatsApp message, and then we will talk, and we should do a class with your kids. These things are not expensive. These things are almost free. You understand? This is knowledge that you're passing. And perhaps a lot of parents are at home now, COVID-19, you want to learn something. This is a nice thing to learn. You can start a music class. It will do well for you. Apart from teaching or playing professionally in churches, you can worship. You can worship with simple chords. You can enjoy yourself and worship God and feel in the Spirit and get the best of your fellowship with God. So you can do most of those things and you can enjoy yourself. You understand? So feel free to give us a WhatsApp message, or you can also message us on Facebook or on Instagram. On Instagram at Praise Keys with the underscore. Understand? So get us together as we will do more of this. But before we go, I'll talk about intervals so that we can get these things done very well. Interval is a quick one. Interval, like I started before, I'll be fast with this because it will soon be done. Interval. Okay. I think I just got a signal that we are down on our power, so we'll have to wrap up now. But we have learned the names of the keys. We have learned the black keys and the white keys, and we know how to call them. And I believe we can go anywhere and boast of this. Do this, practice this, and get back to us. Let us know. Post your experience on Facebook, on Instagram, and hashtag Preskeys. I will see it. Just hashtag Preskeys, and we'll get to see these things very well. Thank you very much for today. I'm sorry we couldn't talk about interval now. We'll talk about interval in our next class, which is on Saturday. This time, same time, 12 o'clock. Let's try and come on time. Today we're waiting for some persons. By 12 o'clock, we'll start off so that we'll cover a lot before August 15. So, this is my number. Reach me on WhatsApp. This is my account on Instagram, on Twitter too. And on anywhere, just type this. You see me anywhere online. And then post something nice. And if you really love this, appreciate this, post it online, post it on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hashtag